Mentioned Jaguars off a short week, so they got banged up against the Bengals as well. Christian Kirk, he will have core muscle surgery. They're saying 6 to 8 weeks. He's probably done. Herndon is in the concussion protocol. Lawrence's injury was a high ankle sprain. So those are some of the key things to know. The other thing is it's supposed to rain. It is supposed to be in the 50s, rainy, wet field. So if I'm Jacksonville, I better be darn sure if I'm trotting my franchise quarterback out that he's completely healthy. Having said all that, what does it look like for the Browns to come away with a win in a game they really need to win?
I think you're looking at a really ugly game. I think you're looking at a game where Kevin Stefanski is not trying to score points. He's trying to win the game. And I know that for many fans, that doesn't sound like it makes any sense. But the reality is, at this point, I would not be shocked if Kevin Stefanski is hoping for a 10-7 type of game, a 13-7, 13-10 kind of game. Because you look at the Jaguars at some level, there's with all of these injuries, Walker Little, their offensive tackle, might be another guy that they're like, let's let that hamstring kind of settle down on a short week. They have to travel up to Cleveland. There's just so many things where you might be looking at two really injured teams. And so while both need the win, the Browns needed a little bit more. And so I think you're going to see a really ball control oriented, just get the ball to the right players. We're not trying to throw it downfield too far, but it will be interesting. Flacco has played in this kind of weather before. We don't have a lot of data that Dorian Thompson-Robinson has played in 40-degree rain, wind off of Lake Erie. Like, those are a lot of factors that, again, at least for this game, might push us, if Dorian Thompson-Robinson is cleared of concussion protocol, might push us towards the veteran as well. You're looking at two really beat-up teams. You're not probably looking at a game that's all that exciting, but as long as the Browns come away with the win, fans will be excited.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. And to your point, I think it was supposed to be windy and winds in the 20, 25 mile an hour off the lake as well. So, all right, if it's Lawrence hobbled by a high ankle sprain, C.J. Beathard, what do you expect from Jim Schwartz?
I think both of them, he's going to continue to try to pressure him. I worry a lot about the Gardner Minshew style of C.J. Beathard. We've seen it for years. Kirk Cousins back with Washington back in the day came in and all of a sudden he's running for 100 yards. Not really, but a little bit of hyperbole. I do worry a little bit that they're going to do a lot of those creative things. Doug Peterson is a really good offensive play caller, which is why I don't think he's going to go with Trevor Lawrence. You need a mobile quarterback against this kind of aggressive defense. And I think C.J. Beathard gives you enough of that. He's got a quick enough release that it's going to be a lot of what we saw Gardner Minshew, Russell Wilson kind of pull against this defense. And that could create a really interesting matchup between the two teams, especially if Ward is back. All of a sudden, I think you're looking at a defense that can shut it down again, going against a backup quarterback or a limited one.
Yeah, the ironic thing is the Jaguars much better on the road. They haven't lost a road game, and they're now 3-4 at home. Just a gut feeling. Do you think Schwartz, Stefanski, whatever flavor of quarterback there is, get it done and get the win that they badly need at home?
I do. I think the Browns fans need to really take credit for what they do in those games, how they fire up the team, also how they make things difficult, right? So you have weather, you have the home crowd, you have a talented defense, even if limited. I think this is a game they get done, but again, I think it's going to be a game where Browns fans are stressed out until the end. They're mad at Stefanski. There's going to be one broken play or a slippage that causes a problem because Browns are so aggressive on defense. But I think it's a game they get done, again, somewhere in that 17 to 13, 10, 13 to 10 kind of range. It's going to be boring, but a win's going to be a win.
Yeah, give me the rock fight in the rain as long as the Browns have the bigger rock and get the win. I'm with you.